I'm gonna try to like get into interior design and home staging in addition to real estate, so that when I am listing a client's home, I can stage their home or declutter. So every morning I normally have a protein shake and some tea. So just trying to cut back on my calorie intake. So I'm gonna make my protein shake. Excuse all my bread on the counter, you know, this is real life. It's real life bread on the counter, and I'm gonna get my water ready for my tea. It's not Herbalife, but I'm gonna use Herbalife cup.
Okay.
So Herbalife gets a little plug in my video. Alright, and I'm gonna just boil some water in the microwave. I'll do nothing special. Boil it in the microwave.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Alright, my protein shake, I normally do bananas and strawberries if I have them, but I'm gonna do blueberries today because I'm
okay.
Got the Boost protein shake, and I'm gonna show y'all how to make it. Ain't nothing special. I freeze my bananas because they go bad if I don't. Break it in half and put it in there. Throw some blueberries.
Ooh, fancy.
I'm like waiting on the mail because I ordered my boyfriend a t-shirt.
Oh, okay.
I'm like waiting for it. Well, I won't be here probably when it comes, but
Gotcha.
it's a surprise.
Aw.
Okay. Then I just pour this right on in there. See, I just like an extra fruit in my food. Let that work on itself. Here we go. Follow me, ma'am. So every morning I normally start my day with a cup of tea, and I check emails and read my daily devotional. I walk with you, oh think, my children, not only to guide and comfort you and strengthen and uphold, but for solace and comfort for myself. When a loving child is by you, is the nearness only that you may provide protection and help for that little one. Rather, too, that in that little child you may find joy and cheer and comfort in its simplicity, its love, its trust. So, too, it is in your power to comfort and bring joy to my heart. That's nice. Simplicity. Children are simple. Simple things make children happen. This is the girl I actually did respond to this morning though.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And let's see. Oops. So after I am done reading my devotional and checking emails, I normally go on Zillow and I look for sale by owners. Let's see. And I try to prospect. So prospecting is basically looking for business, people that are in need of real estate agents. It's really the number one thing real estate agents can do, because that's how we grow our business, that's how we get business. So I'll just find one and call them and just kind of talk with them, see if I can get them to answer, get them to set up a listing appointment, whatever they need. So alright, I'm gonna call this one and see. It's for sale by owners. It's at 149. It's 30th Street in Richmond. Let's see. see, do they have the owner's number on here? Nope, it's not there. They just have a contact sheet for this person.
Okay.
Sometimes I just like to look up their address, and sometimes it'll be in other places. So, let's see. That's true. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna call this one. They have their phone number here.
Okay, awesome.
Hi, this is Adrea with United Real Estate. I'm looking for the owner of 2106 Barton Avenue. Ready to head out. Did you pull the door?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Oh.
I hope I got my car key. I think I do. Woo, thank you, Jesus. Thank you,
I'm about to say.
That's me. Seriously. See, this is going to be so real because this is stuff that I do all the time.
Okay.
Oh, I hope I got my car key. This is Pandy the Jeep right here.
Okay.
My favorite. My first showing, it's at 10 a.m. We are 8 minutes away. When I'm in the car, gotta have the AC blasting because when I come out the house I get hot. When I'm in the car, I don't really listen to any music, to be honest, because I use the time to think.
Right.
Or sometimes I may listen to like daily affirmations or something like that. But I like to use it as time to think and just be quiet and drink my protein shake. Gotta have on sunglasses because
it's the summer.
I'm gonna try to like get into interior design and home staging in addition to real estate, so that when I am listing a client's home, I can stage their home or declutter, or if I'm selling a client a home, I can like go in and design, you know, interior design their home, like their drapes and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to get into that. I'm trying to work towards that.
So how long have you been in real estate, and what made you wanna?
I have been in real estate a year and a half.
Oh wow, okay.
And I really just got like so tired of corporate America. I was working at a job and whew, boy, did I not like that job. It was just like Oh my God, like you when you're working for someone, you really start to see how much you can't work for people.
Got you.
And so I stopped working there, and I immediately registered for real estate school because I had been looking at it for a long time, but I could never do it because I'm working 5 days a week, well 6 days a week really, for someone else instead of working on my own dreams. So when I stopped working there, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna step out on faith and give it all or nothing. And I signed up for real estate school. I did it in like a week, but it took me I finished class in it was in November or December, I can't remember off the top of my head, and I didn't get my license until April the next year. So it took me a while because I failed the test I failed the class. Did I get that right? Oh no. I failed the class test I failed the wait, let me make sure I'm at the right house. I don't want to pass it. Wait, where am I? Is it it?
You're right.
No. No, what? That's not the house. Hold on. Let me go to this thing. Make sure I'm on. Oh, I put in the wrong address. Okay, I'm in the area. 10180. Oh, crazy me. Huguenot. There we go. Okay, it says walking distance, but I'm gonna try it, ma'am. So let's see. Oh, it's on the other side of the street.
Oh, look.
Right. Then make a U-turn to Sparksboro Drive.
Okay, here we go. And yeah, so I finally passed the test after failing a couple of times. I failed the class test, but I actually passed like the state board on my first try. So
that's when you knew you had to do it.
yes.
All right.
Why are there so many people at this house? I'm not sure why there's so many people. This is the house we are at. What I do is I pull up the information, and it has like everything about the house, square footage, year it was built, all that stuff, so that if she has any questions, I can pull this up and answer her question. And I do that for every house that we have that we're gonna go see. All right, so this is a really open concept. Here we have the kitchen, the living area, and the dining area, and it's really open, nice for entertaining. What do you think?
What is the square footage?
Let's see. The square footage on this house is 2519. So that's pretty big, and it's 4 bedrooms.
I love it. And
Yes.
What year was it built? It looks so new.
This home was built in 1967, but they did a lot of renovation, so that's why it looks so new. It looks like they did the paint, the hardwood, countertops. So I'm sure this is not the original stuff that came in here.
Right.
Yeah, they got the double sinks here. Oh look, there's an above ground pool in the back.
Beautiful. I love the patio.
Nice for you and the kids. This one is listed for $315, so that's right around your budget. And you like the area?
I do.
So
It's right near the highway.
yep, right near the highway. Easy to get to work, to and from work.
Love it. Square footage is what I'm looking for, and the price range, and I definitely love the entertainment area.
Yes, lots of space for entertainment in this
I
house.
love the entertainment, and the patio is just awesome as well.
Nice backyard. You have pool parties back there.
Cook out on the grill.
Invite me over for the housewarming. So, what do you like about this house?
I really like how you can walk right up the steps and get right to the kitchen. The kitchen is very open. Everything in here is just modern. I love how you can sit right here in the living room and look at the cars go by. That's a plus.
Right.
Also, I love the entertainment downstairs, and I love the backyard. It's so open. It's big.
It is not a 10. What would you change about it?
The bathroom could be a little bigger.
Okay.
Other than that, I love it. I would maybe like carpet in the room, but that's something that I can do on my own.
Right,
But the house itself, it's nice. It looks newly upgraded. Everything looks good. It looks clean. I love that they have the great accent on the wall, so it's definitely a plus.
Okay. So we're gonna go to the next one, and we'll compare that one to this one,
Okay.
and see if maybe we can put in an offer today.
Absolutely, I would love that.
Maybe we can find you a house, girl. I'm gonna do a shoe change because we do a lot of walking in real estate, and we can't always have on heels. So I'm gonna just change my shoes into my sandals. Vacant. And let me close the door. Cut some lights on. Let's see. Nice and cool in here. Compared to outside, this one has hardwood floors as well. Cut the lights on for you. Looks like they did some upgrades in here. They have, oh, look at these countertops. Very nice granite marble countertops. Let me put the keys here so I don't lose them. All right, and
This house is nice.
down here, there's a little entertaining area. Oh, this is the great hardwood floors like you wanted. And they have the recessed lighting as well.
They do.
Yeah.
And I love how you can just get out to your driveway.
Yeah, go right out to the car here.
Beautiful.
And they have a fireplace as well. Very nice. And it looks like over here, yeah, this is where you do laundry. Yeah.
And it's nice and spacious too.
Yeah, laundry room and new hot water heater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Okay.
Can I think about the patio?
Yeah. Actually, we can go. Oh, girl, we gotta go up there.
Oh, this is nice.
Oh, look at this sunroom.
The sunroom. That's nice.
This is gorgeous.
Love this
Wow.
stuff. Oh my goodness.
This is gorgeous.
Love this.
Oh.
And the fan.
I know.
And the recessed lighting, how I love.
Oh, the gray hardwood floors. This is so nice.
And it leads out to
A
a
nice deck. Yeah, and the lawn is not too much lawn care, but it's just enough, you know. You want to put a swing set or want to have a little cookout.
Love this.
Very, very nice.
Love this house.
This is gorgeous.
So how much square footage is this?
This one is 2,427 square feet. It's a little bit smaller than the one that we left, but it has this additional sunroom added on to it. Yeah.
And when was it built? What year?
This one was built in 1965.
Okay.
Yep. Let's take a look upstairs.
Also, price range.
Okay, the price on this one is $324. So it's a little bit out of your budget, but I figured we can always start with an offer, see what they accept. Yep, closet here.
This one 7.5, 8.
Okay. What do you like about it?
I love the renovations. I love the sunroom. Like, this is a winner. This is
yeah.
And I love how when you go right downstairs, they have the entertainment room that leads right out to the garage. It's very convenient.
Right.
And I love that it's 4 levels.
Yes.
So you can have, you know, different places to go in the house, and I love how it's open, how the living room leads into the dining room, and it leads into the kitchen. I do love that, and I like the neighborhood.
Okay. And what don't you like about it?
The floors.
The floors?
And I think that if they upgraded that, they should upgrade this as well.
The whole thing, yeah. Yeah, I understand.
But other than that, it's beautiful. I think what sold me on the other house too is that it was furnished.
Yeah, you could see the vision.
Yeah. This one I have to kind of, you know, put my imagination to the test.
Right.
But I still love it.
Yeah.
It's just that the other house is really nice.
Okay, so in comparison to the very, very first one, which one do you think you like the best out of the 3?
I think I like the second house.
The second house. Okay. So do you think that that one's a winner? You want to keep looking?
I do. I really like it. The furnished place made me have, you know, my own vision of, you know, what I want to put in there.
Okay.
And it's beautiful. I love the mirror and the walk-in closet.
Yes.
And I love how you can take 2 showers at once. Well, 2 people can take a shower at once.
Right.
And it was just beautiful. And I love the driveway, how it kind of opens like a half-circle driveway.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay. So that one's listed at $315, and I know they said you would need about $5,000 in closing costs.
Okay.
So I think that if you put an offer in on it, you should do full price, asking for the closing costs and the warranty.
I agree. Sounds good to me.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay, and it's been on the market only a few days, so I'm gonna go write up the contract and I'm gonna send it over to you so you can sign it electronically.
Okay.
So I can send it over to the listing agent ASAP, because we want to make sure we get this house for you.
I don't want to, you know, have to fight somebody for it. I love that house. It's beautiful.
It is. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that, and I'll call you, let you know when I send it, and then we can go from there, and hopefully that'll be your house.
Good, thank you. I know my baby's gonna be happy.
Hey babe, you called me while I was showing the house. What's up?
Hey, I was just calling you. I went to Rosie's.
Rosie's is a casino. Did you really go to the casino?
Yeah, I did. And I won $50.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I won it off of 75 cents.
You're lying.
I'm dead serious.
Are you dead serious? Hold on, all jokes aside.
I went there and won $50 off of 75 cents. Dead serious.
What? Oh my.
Yeah, so we was riding past. I don't know. Yeah, we was riding past, and my mom was talking. She was like, "Hey, let's go to Rosie's since we over here." I was like, "I don't really feel like going." She was like, "But they giving away a Mercedes or whatever." So I was like, "All right, let me go register." And they give you $10 to play with. So I took the $10 and I played with it, and I had 75 cents left.
Oh,
and I actually hit. Yeah, and I just bet it all, and I won $52 off of it.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy. So we're heading to write up the contract for the house that we went to see this morning. She loved it. She wanted to submit the offer. It's really just like a purchase agreement that's already made. We just kind of fill in the blanks. So with the purchase price, the address, just like little different things like that. So I'll just go and plug in that information and send it over to her to sign, and then I'll send it over to the listing agent.
Cool.
Yeah.
I have a fun random question for you.
Yes.
Do you have a favorite HGTV show?
I love what is the name of it? Love It or List It.
Okay.
And I also love, it's a beach one where they go on the beach. It's like Beach Hunters or something like that, where people are trying to buy houses out of the country on the beach, and they meet up with real estate agents to see the houses and all those types. I love those two shows. And I also, random, but I also watch Say Yes to the Dress all the time. Like, if my channel is not on HGTV, it's on TLC, watching Say Yes to the Dress. I'm 25 years old. I'm gonna put these sunshades on because the sun is bright. I'm 25 years old. I am a Cancer. My birthday is June 23rd.
Oh, happy belated birthday.
1994, thank you. Yep, I just turned 25 not too long ago, so I was very excited and blessed and grateful to see 25. Hey, Carl. Yeah, we left the house and she really loves it. Yes. Yep, she said she wants to put in an offer on it. So I'm going to write up the offer soon and send it over. Yep, I stopped at Panera, so I'm going to do that now. Okay. Yep. Okay, and I'll send it over to you to review before I send it to the listing agent. Before I send it to the listing agent. Okay. All right, talk to you soon. Bye. And if you want to, I can show. This is what the contract looks like. So it's just Central Virginia Regional MLS purchase agreement, and you just basically plug in everything. There's boxes for you to check. This is where you hit the purchase price, the type of loan that they have, any type of closing costs that you want the seller to pay, appraisal, financing, the deposit, what we're going to close at, and just all that information goes into this contract. It's 9 pages, and any additional terms we put there, home warranty, we put it here, and then all the way at the bottom, a whole bunch of stuff. The purchaser signs. I have it. I put my information here, and then I'll send it over to the listing agent. The seller will sign, and the listing agent's information goes there. So yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get this together so I can send it over to them. Going into the office.
What's the normal process for someone like you as a real estate agent?
As far as what?
Like the beginning of
A real estate transaction?
Mm-hmm.
So normally, if it's a buyer or a seller, I have a meeting with them. I'll come here to the office and do something like this. Just meet with them, talk to them, learn their needs, wants, desires. If it's a listing, I normally try to set it up at their house first, so I can see their house at the same time and take pictures if I want to list the property. And then after that, I'll either list the property if it's a seller, or if it's a buyer, we'll start looking for houses. By that time, they normally have their pre-approval letter, or you know, they have their budget, so we can start looking. And I'll look for things that meet their criteria, and we'll go out and look at it just like we did today with the person I went to show houses to today. Sometimes it takes a day, sometimes it takes 3 weeks, sometimes it takes a month. It really just depends on the buyer and how particular they are and the area that they want and what they're looking for in the house. And then we'll put in the offer like I did, shoot it over to the listing agent, and if it's accepted, from there we have the home inspection, we have the termite inspection, the appraisal, things like that. Their loan goes through underwriting. All that is happening while we're waiting for closing, and then we have the closing date, and we close on the house and they move in really. As far as the listing, it's kind of the same thing but reversed. Everything's for the seller. They'll have showings for their house. After I list, they'll have showings for their house, and someone will put in the offer. I'll negotiate the offer with them, with the listing agent. We'll talk about if they want more, if they want less, if they're going to pay closing costs, not pay closing costs, if they're going to pay for a warranty, not pay for a warranty. And once we have a contract, once we have the house under contract, same thing happens. The person's loan goes through underwriting, the appraisal inspection, termite inspection, all those things happen, and then we close.
Okay. Okay. All right. So what would you say to a college graduate who just graduated maybe 2 years ago, and then working a lot, saving up, but they don't have any credit? What would you say to that person? And they're wanting to buy a house.
Okay. I would definitely say work on getting the credit. If you're saving up, great. But you need the credit to buy the house. So I would say to start with the credit card. That's a very good way to build your credit. Even if you get a secure credit card, or if you just get one with a small balance, as long as you're making those payments on time, that'll definitely help build your credit. I think that's probably, you know, one of the quickest ways to help build your credit and give you good credit history.
Okay. So if you make about, I would say, between $40,000 to $50,000, or even $35,000 to $50,000 as a college graduate, what are the typical price ranges that they can comfortably work with when interested in buying a house?
Well, it really is situational because it depends on your debt to income ratio and your monthly expenses. I mean, if it were me, I probably would want to stay in the 150 range. But that's my monthly expenses. You know, I also have a car note and car insurance and, you know, other expenses that I have personally. Some people don't have those. And then I also have student loans, so I have to consider that I'm paying my student loans back, and that is going to affect my debt to income ratio. So it really just depends on if you have student loans and how much you're making, what your credit score is, what you can afford, what your monthly expenses are. It's really kind of situational. Like, every situation is different. But what we like to do as real estate agents is recommend you to a mortgage specialist or a loan officer, so they can talk to you more about, you know, your situation, so they can tailor your needs, because every situation is different. Debt to income ratio is your monthly expenses dividing your pre-tax income, and that will give you a percentage. So you really don't want to go over about 46%.
Why is that?
Because, like, when lenders look at your spending like half of your money on your debts, and you like 50% is kind of high for debt to income ratio, so you want it to be under 46%.